feels really special because there are so many of us at this point. I think after lockdown, everyone took it as a profession to become a content creator. So being chosen from so many people is really special.
I would say something on the similar lines. I think being chosen for something like that is an honor because we got into this career thinking that it may not take us really far, but a big magazine like Hindustan Times picking us is something really, really big and special.
Okay, thank you so much, Hindustan Times Branch, for choosing me. And I can't get over this feeling right now. I'm feeling very special at the moment. And thank you. That's all.
I got into content creation to make friends because I had no friends in 7th grade, so I made a YouTube channel. But yeah, I love making content and I love making people laugh and making them feel something I'm going through, so yeah.
I don't know if the idea exactly was to influence anyone. My whole thing behind content creation was I know I was really bored during lockdown, so I figured everyone else would be as well. So it's just a way of entertaining the people around me. So yeah.
So I started my journey like I was in Jaipur for 6 months and I was stuck with my whole family with 80 people over there. So I started making content and people started liking it. And it was just for fun, nothing else.
I usually don't tell my parents things, so when I was at like 80k, my parents didn't even know I did social media. But then one of my Masis outed me and sent a screenshot to my mom, which I got a big shouting for. But otherwise, they've been really supportive, and they've always. I study too, doing computer science on the side, so as long as that's going on, I hope nothing comes in the way.
For me, I think it's really funny because till date, I don't think my parents understand exactly what I'm doing. Like, even if I tell them, yo mom, like I hit 100k, my mom's just like, okay. And like, I think they're really like still, like they're supportive and they try to be, which is really important, but I don't think they understand it completely. So that's that.
My mom never wanted me to like get into like fashion, anything related to this industry, but I did. But now she's very supportive, and all of my family members are very supportive, so I'm happy.
I think it's our humor or anything exactly, but it's not that different. Like, it's not that much of a generational gap as much as we are to our parents. Like, they don't even understand the jokes we make. But otherwise, there's not that much difference. They're just older than us and are at the stage of being aunties now.
I think the difference between millennials and Gen Zs, I think, is sensitivity. I feel like as a generation, Gen Zs are a lot more sensitive and aware about a lot of things that I personally feel that millennials aren't. So I think that's the main difference for me. Also, I think in terms of goals, from my experience, millennials have been really like concrete on what their goals in life are, and then I feel like Gen Zs have way different like goals in life. So yeah.
I think it's just a age and nothing else. So yeah, that's it.
I don't think anyone can have a brighter future. A newborn baby can have a brighter future. You just gotta know what to do with your life. But yeah, otherwise I guess we have more time to have a brighter future. Yeah. But otherwise I don't.
I think it's equal because Gen Zs are looking at millennial content, and then whatever the next generation to come is like looking at ours. So I feel like everyone will do well, hopefully. Like each generation will have its own time.
Same goes for me, obviously.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I feel I've been always damn inconsistent with my stuff. Even my YouTube channel, I post like very, very inconsistently. So I think my followers have understood where I'm at, and they don't really expect much from me, because if I posted every day and then suddenly stopped, I'd lose them followers because they'd expect that from me. We're at a very chill scene, like Amir Khan once a year type movie thing, where it doesn't really matter.
I would agree. I think the community I've created online with my followers, it's a very like honest, open understanding through like YouTube, Instagram, my podcast. Like it's more like a like close friend relationship with each of my followers than an actual them watching someone else on screen. So they know that I'm lazy, they know I can be inconsistent, they know that I will never stick to one side of content and I'll try everything. So there's like no set expectations. They're just like, yeah, she's doing her own thing, and thankfully you guys are taking it well and giving me a lot of love. So thanks for that.
So I won't call my followers like my followers. I would call them my family because they're very supportive. They're hardworking as well. Even my fan pages are very hardworking. I love them, and they know my mood swings and everything about me. So that's it.
Yeah, that definitely, like, it takes a whole toll on your whole mental stability, especially at this age, because there are so many people watching you. But I think it's also competition that plays with it, and just there's so many people in this space, so you don't know if you're doing it right, and you always end up comparing. But the way I do it, I just see this as a normal thing that I'm doing, like a hobby, not like my life goal. So I don't really take it that seriously, but I know so many people get affected by it, so you have to make yourself ready to be in this position rather than anything else.
I think for me, it's like because we're so young, you have a social life that you care about, you have studies, you have sleep, you have so many other things that you want to do because you're at an age where you're learning and growing so much. So a lot of your time and energy cannot go into content creation. So then there's always that stress of, oh, my followers are not growing and I have to be consistent, but I also want to live my life. So I think between that is like the only toll it really takes on me. But I'm trying to figure it out, and hopefully I will find a balance.
So it used to affect me before, like about losing followers and stuff. But now I feel I've grown up and I'm on a stage that I don't care. Like even if like goes down, someday it will go up also. So it's just that.